The sense of history is everywhere in this city. The people of Birmingham have embraced the role they played in the civil rights movement of the 1960s, representing the troubled times with statues, memorials and a museum. For some, however, the fight for a better deal for African Americans is still continuing. Mercutio Southall is part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Not lacking in courage, he attended a recent Donald Trump rally to promote his cause. His presence brought out the worst in some Republican supporters. He believes that racism is on the increase and things have not improved since the civil rights era.
You're still seeing black people walking around with signs saying, "I am a man." You're still seeing black people walking around with signs like basically saying, "Recognize my humanity," or "Stop killing us." And we still have people saying, well, y'all are causing more of a problem by saying something about it. You know, the same exact, almost verbatim thing that they told Martin Luther King.
The presence of the civil rights leaders is felt everywhere. In looking to the future, this city wants to remember its past. The sense of heritage here is represented by places like this. This is the Birmingham Institute for Civil Rights, where they teach people about the past in this city. But there is concern about the current rhetoric in the US presidential campaign. For them and others, it represents some ugly issues.
Some of these things have always been there and bubbling. Just this gap has been pulled off here over the last 8 years or so. I'll let you think of that what you will. But now, because people feel like their backs are against the wall, we're going to be vocal about it. We're going to react.
The relationship between the police and some communities is never going to be easy, given the history of this city.
We're one of the few cities that has monuments and statues that are dedicated to police brutality. And so it doesn't mean personally I participated in that, because basically I was too young, but the organization that I lead has that history. So I call it policing under the shadow, that even today we police under the shadow of the civil rights struggle.
But there is optimism for change in this city, that, as in the 1960s, there'll be a watershed in race relations here and across the United States. Much of that, however, may depend on who becomes the next American president. Francis Collings, TRT World in Birmingham, Alabama.